The birth of Mercury, the scorched child of the sun. Before there was balance, there was chaos. 4.5 billion years ago, the inner solar system was a swirling storm of fire and dust. The young sun, burning with unimaginable intensity, sent waves of radiation tearing through the newborn cosmic disk, stripping away gas, scattering rock, shaping creation through destruction. Within that maelstrom, fragments of molten metal began to merge, colliding at thousands of kilometers per hour. Planetary embryos were born in violence, sculpted by impact and heat. Among them, one formed closer to the sun than any other, so close that it would be forever scarred by the star's fury. That world became Mercury. Mercury's birth was unlike any other. In that region, lighter elements couldn't survive. The sun's radiation blasted away volatile materials, leaving only the heaviest, iron, nickel, and dense silicate rock. So, while other planets grew fat with lighter minerals and gases, Mercury condensed into a metallic core, cloaked in a thin crust. It was less a planet and more a shard of the sun's forge. But creation is never kind. Billions of years ago, a world-sized object may have struck Mercury in a cataclysm so violent it nearly tore the planet apart. Most of its rocky mantle was vaporized or thrown into space, leaving behind a world stripped to its iron heart. What remained was a planetary survivor, dense, wounded, and alone, circling perilously close to the fire that made it. When its surface cooled, Mercury began to contract. Massive cliffs, some stretching hundreds of kilometers, formed as the planet shrank on itself. The crust cracked, folded, and froze into silence. Look closely at Mercury today, and you'll see the scars. Endless craters, jagged scarps, the remnants of a world that cooled too quickly and lived too close to the flame. But even now, there's movement deep below. Despite its size, Mercury's core remains partly molten, generating a weak but persistent magnetic field, a heartbeat faint but alive. Scientists still wonder how such a small world keeps its heart warm. Perhaps radioactive decay, perhaps echoes of the energy from its violent birth. Its days are strange too, twisted by gravity. Mercury spins 3 times for every 2 orbits around the sun, caught in a rare resonance that locks its rhythm forever. Under the blazing light, daytime temperatures soar above 400 degrees Celsius, yet nights plunge to 107 degrees Celsius. It's a world of extremes, frozen darkness and burning light, silence and violence. In mythology, Mercury was the messenger, fast, elusive, impossible to catch. The planet mirrors that myth. A restless traveler, completing a full orbit in just 88 days. It is both ancient and eternal, a reminder that creation's earliest moments were not peaceful, but furious. Mercury stands today as a symbol of endurance, a core of iron that refused to melt, orbiting at the edge of annihilation. When you look at it, you're not just seeing a planet. You're looking at the bones of the solar system itself, what remains after the light has burned everything else away. A silent monument to the beginning, a survivor of the sun's first fire, the first child of our cosmic family and the closest to the flame.